What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Rugby Challenge 4 video on the Rugby channel, and today I'm going to be talking about what I think should be in the upcoming game, basically what I think can be improved on from the previous titles. Welcome back to another video on the Rugby channel. Please make sure you go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, click the notification button, as well as please go ahead and follow us on our social media platforms to be up to date with the channel. Okay, so as we all know, Rugby Challenge 4 is scheduled to be out December 2019. Although a lot of people are saying it's going to be pushed forward just because, pushed like backwards then for release date, just because we haven't heard anything for quite a while now. So in today's video I want to discuss what I think should be in the game to make it a really good game. So first of all, I think you should be able to have the ability to import logos as well as kits. This just basically because obviously Rugby Challenge 4 isn't going to have some licensing, so for example the Pro 14 won't be licensed. I know in previous games obviously national teams and stuff weren't licensed, like Wales and stuff, so you'd just be playing in a plain red kit. Well, I think like to solve that whole issue with the licensing system, if you could have the ability like you have in Pro Evolution Soccer, where you can import an official kit yourself, so like a fan or you yourself made the actual kit. You then import it via USB into your console, and then obviously then it puts it onto the actual like animation of the whole kit system, and then therefore actually makes the playable team to be wearing its official kit and its logo. So I think that would be quite a cool idea. Yes, okay, it is a lot of coding and it takes a hell of a long time to try and get a system like that into a game, and it is very unlikely that we will get something like that because it's very high tech, and overall it's something that unless you have money as a game developer you're not really going to be able to put it in to the whole system of the game. But personally I think it would solve a hell of a lot of problems with the whole licensing, because they have like the face scans and stuff of a lot of players, or they just make them look very similar to the real life ones. So it is a shame, but I think this would solve it, but it is unlikely to happen. Okay, so next up is Stadium Creator. Now obviously I never played the Rugby League live games, but apparently this is in one of the Rugby League live games. I might be wrong, but it said on Google that this was. So let me know in the comment section, guys, was this in Rugby League Live? If any of you guys have played it, let me know, because I think this is a really cool feature. Basically, it's the ability to make your own stadium. Obviously, as you can see on the side tab there, you have loads of different controls and triggers and stuff on the PlayStation controller that can rotate the stands and make them bigger, and you can change the colours and stuff of them. I think this really would be a really cool feature, because obviously that way then you'd be able to make your own stadium for whether it's career mode, or if you're trying to make, like, say, I don't know, let's say if you had the ability to import like kits and logos, and I wanted to play as the Ospreys, I'd have the ability then to make the Liberty Stadium, which is the stadium the Ospreys play in, because they're not going to be in the game. It's almost 100% confirmed. So I think that would be quite a cool feature. The ability to make your own stadium to put into the game would be pretty awesome. It would benefit a lot of modes then, like career mode and stuff, because then you could generally make your own team and literally make your own stadium and stuff, and where you want to play, name it after whatever you want. I think it would be really cool. It would be also a feature that you don't really get to see in many sports games. I know Madden used to have it. I don't know if they have it anymore though. A lot of like features like that were usually scrapped. It's the same as FIFA. FIFA career mode used to have loads of really cool things, again, and it was scrapped. So if they brought back a feature like this into a rugby game, it would be pretty insane. It would make it worthwhile to buy as well. As it is now, I probably will have to buy it anyway, because I know you guys want to see me play it. But like an ability like this, I generally feel would be a really strong mode to have in a game with not so much licensing. Okay, so next up is a few things I want to discuss about the whole gameplay of it. Obviously this is Rugby Challenge 3, which you can see here, and obviously it will be the same engine. So first of all, I want to say that I think the whole graphics of the clock should be sorted. Yeah, okay, it's a very small thing, and you guys might be thinking I'm quite petty to point this out, but it is very true. I mean, like, when it comes to Super Rugby, you're going to want the official Super Rugby clock. I think it would be quite cool to have that sort of animation put into the game. I mean, like, if you had the licensing to have Super Rugby in the game, surely you could have the licensing to have the Super Rugby animations put into the game, or just make your own animations very similar to it. So for example, just change the clock blue and stuff like that. I think it would be quite a cool feature to have. It would make it much more like a better real feel to the whole game itself, and obviously it would feel then like you're like officially playing a Super Rugby game rather than just a friendly. I think it would be a very strong mode. Well, not a mode so much, but it would be a very strong component to have in its game, and it would also be like kind of paying attention to detail and so on. I mean, like when you're playing FIFA and the official Premier League animation comes up. I know some of you guys might not be playing FIFA or might not play FIFA ever, but basically when you're playing an official match in the Premier League, the animations come up and everything, and it makes it generally feel that you're properly playing a big game. Whereas if you just got a basic clock like that, I know, like it's like a lot of people are having like discussions about clocks lately. It sounds so sad, but like with the Rugby 20 one, you don't even get minutes in it. So at least with this one, you'll get minutes in it. But like I generally feel they should just add some color to it because it looks too basic. Another thing I want to point out then is the referee. Now, generally, obviously, as you guys know, that I played the first ever Rugby Challenge on PS3. And yeah, I know some of you guys are skeptic that I should play Rugby Challenge 3. Did I just say Rugby Challenge 3? I played Rugby Challenge 1 on the PS3. Yeah, I hope I said that anyway. And yeah, it had a good feel to it. It was obviously fresh. And then I felt like after watching Rugby Challenge 2 and 3, one thing I noticed that never really changed was the referee animations and the way the referee looks in general. So I do feel, yeah, okay, it's not a massive deal that needs to be changed, but it would be nice to see refereeing in the game look a bit different. And just overall change some of the, I don't know, features of the referee. Maybe do some face scans of real referees. That would be pretty awesome to be able to have Nigel Owens or something like that in the game, or Wayne Barnes or so on. But yeah, I just feel like the referee is like, it's not a key point of the game, but it's also something that I feel would be quite cool if they actually went ahead and changed it, just because it seems like the same sort of model of all the titles basically. Okay, so next up I have an issue with is the animations of the players. Yes, okay, don't get me wrong, the players look really realistic, the whole running animation is really good, and it obviously is a lot better than Rugby 20. But my whole feel of Rugby Challenge 4, Rugby Challenge games in general, I've always felt like when you're running and stuff, it's the same sort of animations. And I know like you're limited with certain animations, but I do feel that it kind of needs to be changed up a bit, because otherwise it's just going to feel like a copy and paste version of the previous titles, if that makes sense. That's what a lot of you are saying as well, so I'm kind of going by what you guys are saying. And yeah, overall I think obviously it's obviously going to be a good game, but I kind of want to see different animations compared to the previous titles, because obviously they've been using the same similar animations over and over, and obviously you want a new polished game, not kind of like a repeat of previous titles, if that makes sense. So yeah, just basically reanimate the whole thing. I think they should do when it comes to the running and when it comes to passing and stuff, because it all just feels the same otherwise. But otherwise it has high potential with graphic wise. Okay, so next up I want to see change is the commentary. Now, don't get me wrong, Grant Nisbet and Justin Marshall are a really good commentary team. I've seen loads of clips on them on YouTube. Obviously, we don't get to see them commentate up here in Europe. They're more of a Southern Hemisphere based commentary team. But yeah, they are a really good commentary team together, and I do feel that they are one of the best in the world. But when it comes to the Rugby Challenge games, I feel like it's too scripted. So for example, it would be like, and he passes to Warburton, like that. Do you know what I mean? So I just feel like something like that needs to be adjusted to, and he passes, or something along those lines. But yeah, otherwise they're a good commentary team, and obviously the commentary in Rugby Challenge is a lot better than Rugby 20. But I just do feel that there's certain things they need to sort out really. Obviously commentary hasn't really been amazing since Rugby 08, I felt. Although the Rugby World Cup 2011 game was quite good as well, but yeah, it's kind of gone downhill since then. But with a few good changes, they could get quite well. Okay, so next up and lastly, I feel that needs to be sorted is Kit Creator. I think that is generally a mode that should be added into the game, because it would be pretty awesome to have. And obviously, with the chances of importing your own logo being very, very unlikely, this would be the next best bet. So to be able to select from loads of different designs which they've made themselves, and then just adjust the colours and stuff, I think that would be quite a good way of doing it. Whether this was in Rugby Challenge 3 or not, I don't know myself. But if it wasn't, then I do feel that this is a mode that should really be in it. Just because in that way you could try and make kits to whatever style that you want, especially when it comes to your club and stuff. So you'll be able to design it to like the following season's kits, if that makes sense. So when this game comes out, which should hopefully be December this month, then obviously some seasons will be expiring in about 4 months' time. So this way then they'd be able to just remake the kit that has come out the following season, so you could stay up to date then with the whole seasons when it comes to this game until the next title comes out. So I think this would be quite a good mode to have. Whether or not I will be in it, who knows. So overall then, throughout this whole video, I just thought for Rugby Challenge 4 it needs to have an import mode. Very unlikely to happen though, but it would be pretty awesome. The ability to create stadia, which is stadium, I think that would be quite awesome as well, to be able to have that mode, to be able to create stadiums all around the world that aren't licensed in the game. I think that would be quite cool. I think animations, certain animations need to be improved, like the ability to sidestep and stuff. I think that needs to be adjusted a bit more to make it feel like a brand new game rather than a repeat of previous titles. The commentary is good, but it needs improvements compared to other games. And then obviously lastly, which we just discussed, introduce a kit creator, or obviously if that has been in previous games, bring it into this game, just because it's a good ability to have. So these are the points I think that should really improve Rugby Challenge 4 if introduced. Whether or not it's going to happen, I don't know. But I think without further ado, that's going to be the end of today's video. So you guys let me know in the comment section, what do you think should be introduced into Rugby Challenge 4 to make it a really good game? Do you agree with the points that I pointed out, or do you disagree? Let me know in the comment section. If you haven't already, please go ahead and smash like on this video to show your support. Obviously, we do loads of videos on Rugby Challenge 4, Rugby 20, Rugby Gaming, and Rugby in general. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. We are covering everything to do with this game and other games. And we upload videos every single day throughout December, and then every single week after that. So if you are a rugby fan, please go ahead and smash subscribe, click the notification button so you don't miss out on any of our videos. And yeah, thanks for watching guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I've been Andrew. I will see you in another upload. Peace out guys.